Hey man, pour some more Henny in this cup, nigga. I know some of y'all probably went out back smoking and shit, but you know, I don't really get into all that. Yeah. Man. Boy, it's been a long ass week, nigga. We rollin' the same game, different levels, and we're dealing with the same hair, but different devils looking up to the sky to ask the Lord to propel us. See that girl I want when you see fit to email us when she finally texts you back. She say she miss you, but she only hits your line, cause you're convenient, so just tell her be specific. It's so essential, cause there way too many credits with no credentials. And you know that I ain't stunting at all. It's crazy how. All right, man. Season 2, episode 2, Coolin Wit AC. I have a very talented individual here with me, man. She is great. Content is wonderful, and also she seems like a really, really cool person as well. Go ahead and introduce yourself.
What's up? I'm DAISHA McBride, also known as the Rap Girl. Either one.
Yeah.
But yeah, we here Coolin Wit AC.
Yeah, man. Yeah. The Rap Girl with plenty of flows. Man, you know what I like about? I think the appeal of your style is that you can jump on any type of beat and do your thing, which is very, I admire that because now we got a lot of one-trick ponies in the game now. And what inspired you to do music?
So for me, music was more just like a form of like expression. I really didn't start out doing music, I did poetry. And I was real into like poetry and spoken word. And then I don't know, it just kind of transitioned into rap somehow, somewhere in like 12, 13-ish. So I really just did it just because I liked doing it. It was just kind of like for fun. And then I realized like, okay, like I'm not that bad. You know, I got, you know, a couple little punchlines here and there. So I just kind of kept at it, and then I fell in love with the art and, you know, everything that came with it. So
that's what's up.
Yeah.
Because I peeped that you rap and sing. Did you start singing first, or did you start? Oh wait, I know you did.
Well, I would not classify myself as a singer. Okay. Like I'm kind of like the Drake thing. Like when you think of Drake, you know, you don't think, oh, Drake's a singer. Like Drake can hold a note, but we wouldn't call him like a singer. Correct. And I feel like I'm kind of the same way. Like I can hold a note, but I don't know if I'd be like call myself like, I don't know if I'd be like, yeah, like I'm a singer. I don't know. Yeah. I mean, it's just different. Yeah.
It's a vibe. Yeah, I mean, you know, anybody can catch a vibe. That's what I'm trying to learn how to do now with my music for real, is just learn how to, because I can hold a tune, but I feel like if I try to do it, I sound like a 70-year-old in church trying to do it. So I need to try to find a way to find my own.
Auto-tune on that, it might be smooth.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Like, I think like Chuck Indigo and Brown, like Brown, them guys are really good at doing it. But Chuck Indigo can really sing. Yeah, Chuck. And Brian has his stuff too, because he sang in the choir when he was growing up. Now, quick question. What's your placement in your family as far as like your siblings? How many siblings do you have?
I just have an older sister.
Older sister?
Yeah, that's it. And then I'm the youngest. Yeah.
Man, I listened to the Understand Me song and I was like, dang, I'm listening to it. It's like, you got to be like the middle child or something like that.
No. See, in that song too, like that wasn't even like about me. It was about like a good friend of mine. Oh, like, okay. Yeah, I've had people in my life like pass away from suicide and stuff like that. So that was me kind of just like looking at the situation and write about it. So now that wasn't about me for sure.
Yeah, because I'm like, dang, this is like a crowd for help.
No. My mom thought the same thing too. She was like, you good? I was like, oh no, Mom, like, I'm straight.
But it did a job. I feel like the song did a job for people to inquire like about like mental health and stuff like that. Like, so what is your take on like the state of like, I guess, the culture now looking at mental health a certain way? I guess there's a big microscope on it now.
I mean, now for sure, I feel like people are paying attention. I feel like growing up though, like people didn't really talk about like depression or suicide or, you know, stuff like that. But I feel like now, like the suicide rates are like higher than ever. Like you got, I see these news stories about like middle schoolers and like 10-year-olds taking their lives. So I feel like now, because like little kids are doing it, now they looking at it. But I definitely think it's important I think people should definitely talk about it more. People be afraid to talk about their feelings, but I mean, it's a part of life. So that's kind of.
I mean, especially guys, right? Like I know guys, we have this shell up about like we got to be so tough all the time, which is really a facade. Like to keep it real, it's just a facade. I think vulnerability shouldn't be seen as a weakness, and it's a form of strength actually to be brave enough to make yourself metaphorically naked. You know what I'm saying, and proclaim that. So, and
that's why I really like Kanye too, like because like even though Kanye, you know, he is a bit crazy, but it's like he talked about his mental health, and not saying other rappers haven't, but like he made it publicly known, like, look, I got issues, like I'm about to go get help. Same with like what was it, Kid Cudi went to like rehab, and so I respect especially when male rappers can come out and be like, I'm struggling. So.
For sure. And then on the combination of them living in Hollywood too, that's crazy.
Hollywood?
Hollywood, man. Like, I just found out like Hollywood is like one of the places with the lowest vibrations. Yeah, because one of the main chakras is like out there, so that's why you hear all that childhood trafficking and all that stuff out there. It's like friends, people just like crazy weird. People go out there and literally lose themselves.
I have friends who like move out to LA because you know that's like we about to move to LA and live the dream. And after like 6 months, they all like, this ain't the move, and they move like to Atlanta or here or like Miami. Like it looks glamorous, but they said it's a lot of like darkness there. Like,
exactly.
Yeah, that's what they tell me. So.
I've been to Hollywood one time, and I walked Hollywood Boulevard one time, and I could tell just as soon as I hit the street, just started walking, I felt like a weird energy. I'm like, and I was walking by myself too on top of that, so it was like, dang, it was like, now I can pass. You know what I'm saying? I don't want to, I wouldn't want to be out here. Now I'm pretty sure there's other places in California that are wonderful, but Hollywood ain't it.
San Francisco, they got good vibes in San Francisco.
So I would like
real like free spirited. Like I saw some things I ain't never seen before in San Francisco.
For real, I believe it. I believe it. So as far as like music wise, who are your top 5 artists? Or top 5 influences. Artists. It can be a poet, it can be a rapper, it can be singer, producer, whatever.
I feel like every time I get this question, my answer changes because it's so hard for me to decide. Like, because I'm influenced by like a lot of different people. Like I love like John Mayer, who's like not a rapper at all. Like, but I just think John Mayer, like he's just dope. Missy Elliott. Somebody more current, definitely like Cole. I want to go with Lauryn Hill just because she's Lauryn Hill. You know, her track record lately ain't been that good.
I don't think she show up to the house on time.
Yeah, she don't need to show up. Lauryn, and then that fifth spot could go to a lot of people. It depends on the day. Like it could go to like Michael Jackson. It could go to like I don't know. It could go to a bunch of people. But it like I listen to so many different genres. Like that question is always hard for me because I'm like, I don't know.
That's good though. I mean, I can see from listening to your music, with the song that you recently came out with, that If You Really Knew Me. Is that right? Like I can hear that, Understand Me, another like Nothing Else, all that stuff. You had one feature with this dude named Mike O that I listened to. And you killed that though.
Thank you.
Killed that.
Thank you.
Well, I was about to say, like, I can tell you're like the people that you just named, you are highly influenced by that, and the content reflects, and it's very much needed, especially for a young black woman like yourself, for sure. As far as women in hip hop, what is your opinion on that?
Well, so. I mean, see, me, I love everybody. Like, I'm a huge Nicki Minaj fan. Like, even like through the past year when she's been kind of wild, and like. I love Nicki. Like I went to her concert in like 2015 and I cried. Like I was like in the audience like bawling. Like I don't know, that concert touched me for some reason. Yeah, it was real.
Were you in college at the time? Yeah, I think that may have contributed. Cause I went to Cole's concert and I'm like, I felt the same way. I started reminiscing.
Like it was dope. So I love Nicki. Of course, I said Missy, Cardi's dope. Like. I don't know. Honestly, I think that now people are just trying to just pit us against each other just because they can. But it's like, I don't know. I never got the idea of like there can only be one top female rapper. Because it's like when Wayne come out with an album, you don't be like, oh, Jay-Z, when he just came out with the album, you gotta go this, you know what I'm saying? Like, we can let the men coexist. I don't get why the women can't coexist.
Black outrage is the new marketing. And not really new, but it's like, whatever you can take for attention, right? Like anything that has negative.
Eating it up too. Yeah,
every time.
Eating it up.
Because we react more than analyze.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Situations, right? So it's just like, especially it's important as artists to be mindful of that type of stuff. But those who, I mean, look at what Tekashi 6ix9ine did, like, you know what I'm saying? Stuff, people that are trolling, like people purposely troll to get stuff. Soulja Boy, which I mess with Big Draco. Shout out to Big Draco. You probably won't never see this, but yeah, man, it's pretty. I mean, I think that's pretty. You gotta be aware of that type of stuff. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Because I think Cardi's dope. Like
she's dope,
the thing about Cardi that I like is just she's her. She has a genuine energy, right? A very genuine energy. On top of that, even though she may not write it or whatnot, she delivers it well. We were just talking about that before the podcast started. I'm like, the way she delivers her bars is like it's gonna catch your attention.
Like, and I think that's the only kind of valid point I saw with, you know, because people are like, oh, like Cardi's, you know, she's a new queen of hip hop, and da 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 da. And I think that's the only valid point that I saw in like between both the arguments, because Cardi doesn't write. So it's like, and then me, like as an MC, like I've never once had anybody write a bar for me ever. So it's like, I take that to heart because I'm like, dang, like she don't write. But then also, like you said, her delivery is dope. Like vocal performance in the booth, that's a whole different like skill. So I definitely like applaud and commend her on that. But like, I just wish she would write, because then I feel like she would definitely like, she'd have that title for a minute, you know what I'm saying? Or that title. But
I don't know. I mean, whoever her writers are, shout out to them.
Man, Atlantic is, they got powerhouse.
Whoever that writing team is great. But I mean, honestly, like when it comes to like ghostwriting, it's been done forever. Even in hip hop, even though it's looked down upon, those that are like commercially acclaimed as like big artists, they have writers as well. I think Drake, like with Drake, whenever it comes to his pop tunes, I believe he has a team that puts that stuff together in a clever manner. But as far as those deep introspective records, like I believe he's got to write that.
I think that's him for sure.
Because you know how I know he's writing it? Because his content never changes. It's always the same story over and over again, and I get tired of it. Even though I admire his lyrical prowess. Like his pen is lethal. Whenever the way he puts it together. Cole, you know Cole ain't let nobody write for him. Kendrick Lamar, same deal.
I think all the, you know, quote unquote like GOATs, I feel like they all write, you know. So that's
now you know Kanye didn't write a lot of his stuff though.
Word?
Oh, you ain't privy?
What?
Oh yeah. Like Jesus Walks, written by Ryan Fitz.
Okay, I can see that. Though.
Like Consequence and all those. Like just go back in your like research the history on that. Research that. But Kanye, but no. I understand though. But Kanye is another one that can get in the booth and go crazy. Even though he's still an artist to where he creates beats and stuff like that. And he'll tell you. Like even though his credits, he be like, man, like Sci-Hi is another person that writes for him. I'm pretty sure Pusha probably did something. You know what I mean? So a lot of people contributed to Kanye's success.
Shook. I had no idea.
Man, I know, like All Falls Down. Like like All Falls Down, Jesus Walks, all his main records is like, damn. But I don't, I just know a little bit about, you know what I'm saying, about that.
I'm gonna have to go do my research now.
Man, nah.
I ain't know.
Well, yeah, I mean, as an artist, it's good to, you know what I'm saying, it's good to know, but I know.
I'm like,
yeah. Yeezy F Baby.
Oh my God.
Yeezy. No, all right, so if you, who would be your dream collab who would be on your dream collab album? You have you have a producer, R&B singer, and one more rapper.
Producer Timbaland. R&B singer, oh God. Oh, there's so many.
Anybody from any era.
R&B singer.
Or you don't even, it don't even have to be R&B. It can be any genre that sings. Like,
producer, singer, and what was the other one? And rapper?
Yeah.
Oh, goodness. A singer. I'm trying to think whose voice just like moves me.
I feel
Timbaland. There's so many different people I want to say.
Who would be your rapper?
Right now, at this point in time, it would probably be like Cole or somebody.
Okay.
Yeah, just because I've just been on a lot of Cole lately.
Yeah.
But then I want the singer to be a girl though, because we would even it out. Ooh. Who have I been listening to? This is so hard.
I know a few off the top of my head.
Who would you might inspire?
Like now modern, I would go like Ella Mai. I think Her is really good.
Her crossed my mind.
Her is really good.
Is that too current? But
no, it can be any. I mean, I'm saying it can be anybody. It can be Beyonce. It can be.
I thought about Beyonce, but I was like,
SZA, if she ever comes back to singing again. Because she writes for a lot of people as well, so she's great. I mean,
I want somebody like Adele, like somebody who's just different, like a different genre. Like, I think that would be dope. Adele on a Timberland beat with me and J. Cole.
That would be fire, and that would be so unique to listen to. Timberland is a very popular answer, by the way, because my top 2 favorite producers are Timberland and Pharrell.
Pharrell? Yeah, that was gonna be my second.
See, I think every like artist that's in tune, especially writers, love Timberland and Pharrell.
It's because like I'm such a big Missy fan too, and it's just like I know that he's such a big part of her coming up, and so like.
Yep.
Timberland's like he's up there for me for sure.
100%.
He's up there, yeah.
100%. I think those two transcended hip hop and done a lot of other stuff for different genres very, very well as well.
Yeah.
So, what's up?
What would be your favorite Timberland produced record?
Oh, okay. It's gonna be some in the '90s because I love the stuff he did for Aaliyah and SWV were incredible.
Since it's on every episode.
Missy, the Rain. That's a great. Can We by SWV.
And also all the bops he did for JT too, for Justin Timberlake.
Yeah.
He had some slaps for him. Ooh.
Absolutely. Yeah.
That's hard.
He got a lot of stuff. He got a song with Drake, Say Something, even though that's not in the 90s, that's late 2000s, but he went crazy. Yeah, they went crazy on that.
Dang.
Yeah, so you a big Cole fan, like what?
I rock with Cole.
Yeah, did you go to his concert when he came here?
I didn't. It's because I had to choose between. There was another concert.
Drake?
Yes, I had to choose between Drake and Cole, and I chose Drake, but only because I was in the VIP section at Drake's.
Oh,
yeah.
She would take Keith in there.
I literally was with. Thank you.
Shout out to the plug.
I was gonna show you a picture. Look.
For real? Oh, she would take Keith in there.
Like that story though is like the craziest story in the world. Like how I ended up in like. Literally, like.
Oh, that's fly.
We were literally in VIP, like.
That's fly though.
Drake's dad, Dennis.
Yeah, Dennis
cool
Grant.
Dude.
For real.
Super
Man,
cool.
I literally saw him.
Dude.
So, cause you know how Drake's the bowl. So how the bowl was, he was walking literally right in front of us on the floor in the mosh pit.
Yeah.
Which was funny. I'm like, dang, people don't even know what's going on right now.
I was in the VIP, like, and like Takey was like. Right there, but I know Takey though, cause we went to school together.
Right. So you went to MT?
Yeah.
Okay, dope. I feel like everybody went to MT.
Look, a lot of goats coming out of MT. Y'all need to pay attention.
I'm listening.
It's serious coming.
We foreseeing your future. Greatness. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, we all about all that positive energy.
Yeah, there's a lot of dope people coming out of MT.
You know, so actually, I went to both concerts, and honestly, the one I prefer more is J. Cole's, and reason being is because. With J. Cole, I felt like a brother, whereas with Drake, I felt like a number. You see what I'm saying? So unless I was in VIP, if I was in VIP section, then I'd feel different. But but the vibe in both concerts were entirely like very different. The energy's there because I feel like at J. Cole's, everybody could at J. Cole's concert could hold hands and sing Kumbaya, and I wouldn't even know you because that's the energy that he brought.
I believe it.
Yeah, and Drake, Drake's concert, it's Drake. You can't. Yeah. He's a doggone it like superstar. So.
Well, because like that's like the third Drake concert I've been to. Yeah, like that was the third one I've been to, so I already knew it was gonna be dope. And then, like I said, I knew there was gonna be some people there that I wanted to speak to, so I was like, okay, I need to choose one. So I ended up choosing Drake. But I definitely do want to see Cole like before, like soon. Whatever.
Yeah, he's great. He's wonderful.
Like that's who I watch. Like when I'm practicing like my stage performances, like I'll go look at like J. Cole's lives because his live performances are like amazing with a band. Amazing, yeah.
It gets no better than performing with a band. That organic feel, man.
And that's why I perform with a band.
See, that's great. See, now I really gotta pull up now for sure, cause I love people that actually like love music.
It's such a different vibe.
It's
when
great.
You perform with a band.
Sure. Absolutely. So what other endeavors are you tapping into as an artist?
What do you mean?
So what I mean by that is, you know, your brand. Like, do you sell merch? Are you thinking about opening up a food spot or a laundromat?
We're definitely trying to get some merch together. So I'm working on a project that hopefully, if everything works out, it'll be out within the next month and a half-ish. So the merch will probably like, they'll line up with the project, you know, something like that. But then also, like I want to get into acting. Like I've always, like that's just something I've always wanted to do. Like I used to do like theater, like when I was younger. So I was like, now that I like kind of have a little bit more of the resources and know a lot more people, I eventually want to do like acting, like start out like small, like, you know, small little roles, but then I think acting would be dope. I've also been doing a lot of like voiceover work lately. Which is like weird and different, like for like commercials and stuff. Like a lot of people, they said that my voice just sounds good like on commercials. So literally like it's cool, you just hand you a script and you have to read, and then like we have to read it in like a certain tone, but it's cool though. I mean, it's a bag too. So
yeah, get that bag then.
So
dang, that's crazy.
Yeah.
I think I'm too country to do that.
You might not be.
I don't know.
You never know.
Well, I can speak, so I can speak like, you know, so I can enunciate my words, right? Like if I wanted to. But I'm just so comfortable talking like this.
I feel it.
I did. I tried. It didn't work.
Same voice.
Still the same voice.
That might not be for you then. That might not.
That hurts. I don't know.
I'll make some.
But like for what brand though? That's the thing. Like a country black dude.
It would have to be for like, it had
barbecue ribs.
See, you see what I'm saying? All right, I'm dead.
some type of food.
I'm done.
Some type of food.
So how you end up linking up with Mike Floss on the Nothing Else joint?
So with Floss, so it was like weird because like I went to MT, so I was in Murfreesboro, but I was like never in Nashville because like Murfreesboro and Nashville, they're so different. Like I never really came to the Ville. So when I graduated and I moved to the Ville, and I was asking, I was like, okay, like who in the Ville is like, you know, like popping? Like show me, you know, who got it in. And every conversation, everybody was like Floss, Floss, Floss. So I was like, okay, like I got to go check him out then. So I checked him out, and of course I thought he was dope. So I followed him on social media, and he followed me back. But then like I didn't say anything because I didn't want to be weird. So then I think it was like a couple weeks later, I made a post and I was like, I have a song, I need a feature for it. Like comment who you think should get on the song, and like a bunch of people commented, and Floss just commented like the emoji, like with the hand raised like emojis, commented that, and I was like, yeah. So then I hit him up and I was like, yeah, like come through to the studio, and he came through, and then we did the record in like an hour. Like
Floss is amazing, by the way.
He is.
That's my dog. Like he's an alien.
That is a perfect way.
Yeah, he is.
Like I thought I was a fast writer. No, Floss can literally write like 3 verses in like 10 minutes.
Dude is ridiculous.
3 16s, and none of them are slaw. Like all of them are lyrically there. The flow is there. Like, everything. And I'm just like, he'll be like, you done yet? I'm like, I need like 20 more minutes.
Like, he does that to me all the time. Yeah, for sure.
I'm like, don't look at me like I'm not done yet. And so he's dope.
Him and Petty are the most.
See, and I've only met Petty once, but like we've talked about trying to.
I just finished kicking it with him, and I know like sitting on his porch. So you got to sit on the porch.
That's what everybody says. You said you
got to sit on the porch. It's like a landmark in Nashville. That's what everybody said.
He said you got to sit on his porch, and he's gonna play you like a million songs. And I was like, I need to experience. I'm
trying to tell you, it's like, bro, like now people look at me crazy when I say this, but he is one of the best rappers I've heard in my life.
Yeah.
That is a fact. Like
the songs that I've listened to have been dope. They've been really, really dope.
Man, that's my dog, man. Him and Floss, I put up there as far as like lyrically inclined individuals that I look up to and revere. Like those guys, like I look at
agree.
like I would start writing something, I listen to them, and I just throw my shit away. I just throw it away, like, nah, I can't do it. Nah, but those guys are amazing. Yeah. I'm glad you were able to do that too. I thought that was really dope. Yeah, maybe one time I could have the honor to just come to the studio and watch it, get down, or drop something, you feel me? That'll be great.
Now, the only thing about where I go to, it's like an hour away, and it's like in the boonies. So you have to make
I ain't got no kids.
Like I told Bloss, I was like, look, like, you gonna come out in the country, you gonna think you lost. I was like, but you're not. And he was like, okay. And then he said he really liked the drive. He said it was therapeutic. So I was like, okay.
That's how it be for artists, though. Because we be so scatterbrained. I know I be scatterbrained anyway. So a drive.
I like the drive.
The drive don't mind. I don't mind that at all. Because I be freestyling half the time anyway. I just be listening to instrumentals.
And just freestyle on the drive.
All right. So I have another question. If you could describe your own subgenre, and come up with a name for it, what would your subgenre be? And what would it entail? Yeah, people ain't never asked you this. This is different.
See, that's hard because, like you said, I could do a bunch of different styles.
That's fine. So what would you name your style? So what would you name your style then? If you can do so many different styles.
Like, I don't know. It would be like, it's not completely like lo-fi hip hop. It's like maybe like medium. Medium. I don't even know, man.
So medium.
Medium. We'll just
medium.
I don't know.
Cause you tapping into different mediums.
I like that. Let's go with that.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah, I can read, man. You know what I'm saying? No, it's cool, mediums. You know what I'm saying? Cause you tapping into different mediums, yo. I like that.
Let's just use that.
Different vibes, different energies, different lyrics, different. You know what I mean? We just different out here, man. You just can't. What the Plies say? I ain't here to be regular. You ain't here to be regular. We say we take this train to greatness. Well, man, it's been great. Well, DAISHA, go ahead. DAISHA McBride. Yeah. Go ahead and give your handles on social media. Oh yeah, everything is just at @the_rap girl. So pretty easy. Follow me, if you want. That'd be dope. And I'll try to follow you back. I be slacking on that, but I try. Yeah, listen to her music, man. It's great. Listen to the music. Do that. Like now. Medium. I like that. I just really like that. I'll be saying that all day now. Yeah, yeah. Just as long as I get a piece of the check, you good. You know what I'm saying? Everything is all good. So this is the second episode. Or the second season. You know what I mean? It's the second everything. Coolin Wit AC, man. I got DAISHA McBride with me. We out, fam. Hey. You would think that I need love right now. Bet you think I got it all figured out. Sometimes we need someone to stay and tell me everything will be okay. If you really knew me. If you really knew me. Yeah. Look, maybe I'll hop in the whip, get a glass, take a sip, and enjoy the ride. Yeah. Took a couple L's in the past, couple things didn't last, but there's more to life. Maybe I'll light the blunt and I'll smoke that too. Lately, stress has been my muse. Tried to help, made a mess, I did that too. But the path gets rough when you in my shoes. But somehow I'm still kicking. When my heart try to talk, I listen. When I think I'm in the dark, see the vision, man. I gotta make better decisions. I gotta start using the people around me. They wanna help, but I gotta allow. Right, it's black on my head, but it feels like I'm out. They on my way, but I feel like I'm drowning. You think that I need love right now. Bet you think I got it all figured out. Sometimes we need someone to stay and tell me everything will be okay. If you really knew me. If you really knew me.
much in my head. If I let them down, that's what they expect. Hoping that the world don't change my soul. Church on Sundays don't get old. And no matter how many times he breaks my heart, don't let that thing turn cold. But I heard that you learned as you live. I hold grudges, but I learned to forgive. And I may not know my purpose in life, but I'm hoping to find what it is. Yo, I gotta win. The devil been hang around me. Sometimes I just wanna let him in. I picture my life and I want a new lens, but I don't wanna talk, I'd rather pretend. You think that I need love right now? Bet you think I got it all figured out. Sometimes we need someone to stay and tell me everything will be okay.